Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So in today's video we're going to be doing this little haul video. So I've been ordering some stuff when it was Black Friday. One order that I did purchase from a company called Vinnie's, which is supposed to have Hero Arts Card of the Month Cub kits from like previous years. I still haven't received that, so I'm going to give it a couple more days to see if it comes up. I just got a text message. Okay. So I just got a message saying my prescription's ready. But anyways, so I ordered from a couple of companies, and these are the ones that I've turned up today. So I did use one of my items already, but you'll see. So the first thing actually I didn't order, which is this, and this is a card from one of my. Let's open it first, and then I'll tell you, because obviously it's going to be loud. So this is from one of my crafty friends. Basically what happens is I hold a national holiday hop every year, and you know, I think it's helping a lot of people to get into their crafty spaces and stuff like that. And she sent me this card, and it is so cute. She does these like very intricate things, and honestly it's so cool. So as you can see, it does stand up. So this is from Kerry, and it just says, "Dear Kelly, hope you are well. Thank you for organizing the very fun national hall. We really appreciate all the work you do. Thinking of you. Big hugs from Kerry." And if I can just get my camera. So my camera is facing the opposite way to what it's normally facing, but it's because it needs charging, because obviously I've just filmed a video. But as you can see, it's a very 3D card. And this is like what she does. She's a 3D person. So if I can just take my phone out of the stand and go down, this is what it looks like. I mean, how cool is that for a 3D effect card? I could never do something like that. It would just stress me out way too much. Like, doing normal cards stresses me out. So she's very talented. So I will link her Instagram down in my description for you guys, so you can go and check her out. So thank you, Kerry, for sending me my card. It actually brightened my day. So I got some bad news for my health, and for the last couple of days it's just stressed me out, and I'm overthinking everything, and this just made me feel somewhat better. So thank you very much for that. Okay, let me just lift this up. There we go, maybe that'll help. There we go. So we have one from HUNKYDORY, which I haven't opened yet, but we'll pop that down here for a second. So the first one I got is from Seven Hills. It's one of my go-tos. They do still ship worldwide, but there are a few items that they don't ship. So I spent £24.32. It cost me £3.75 for the postage, and the VAT and everything. So in total it actually cost me £33.68. A lot of this stuff was on offer because of Black Friday, and I couldn't resist. So the first thing I got was this. It's a Zig Squeeze Roll glue pen. I thought this would be a great way to add glitter into my cards, and this was £2.29. It should have been £5.60. And yeah, it's just a glue pen. I have something similar, but obviously it's a very old thing, and it's pretty much dried out now, so this is the newest one I forgot. So it's going to be great for adding like glitter and stuff. I then ordered this stuff. Now I've been using this on some of my projects already, and it is the Seven Hills Craft Glitter Frost Snow Flock. Now they also just have the other one, which is just without the glitter. So this was $2.92. And basically all it is like a little powder. It's activated with water, so you just put some water on your card and add this on top of it and let it dry. I have two cards that I've done it with, so give me a sec. Okay, so here is what it looks like on the card itself. So this one, it's on the rim of the hat, as you can see. and it's just a great way. Can I zoom in even more? There we go. You see it? So it gives you that snowy effect, you know, and it's something I've been after for a while. And again, this one's not dry yet because I've only just finished, but you can see it's on the top of the chimney and on top of the door and the sign. And I just think it's a great way to add that snowy texture rather than just adding glitter or, you know, whatnot to it. Because normally if I want to add like snowy effects, it's generally either using my Spectrum Noir pen or some form of stickles, and again, it doesn't give you that fluffy texture that you want. So this stuff, definitely give it a try. Like I said, I do think they only ship to the UK with this, but who knows, they might start shipping it worldwide, I don't know. And then the next one that I got is a die that I've been after for a while, but every time I've gone on their website it's been out of stock, and I was so disheartened every time I've been on the website because I was like, oh, I really want it, but apparently 2 people actually went through the warehouse the other day and found 2 more of these. So I've now got the greetery, I wouldn't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say it's the herringbone plaque, and it's just a cutting plate, and it just gives you some wonderful texture. So this was $18.29, it should have been £25. So again, with the discounts of Black Friday, it definitely so grateful to finally have that, so I could finally get one of my cards done that I've been holding back on. And then the last 2 things that I got from Seven Hills was actually some Nuvo embellishment mousse. I would never normally go for this stuff because, like I said, I'm not unsure if it's something I would like, but for the price of what these were, I could just not do it. So these are apparently non-refundable because obviously they're trying to get rid of all the stock, but these were 41 pence each. Like normally these are like $6.99 at the lowest. So I got the 2 colors that I wanted, and that is in, so this one is in Pacific Teal, and then this one is in Custard Cream. I've never used the mousse, I don't know like what it looks like, what it feels like, but you know, I thought it would be a good way to try it and not be too upset about the price it cost me, because for 41 pence, like, that's just, you know, super cheap. So yeah, that's everything I got from Seven Hills. One thing I don't like about Seven Hills anymore is they got rid of the old-fashioned loyalty point system. So every time you order from them, you know, you'd gain loyalty points, and every time for your next order it would automatically add them unless you tick the box to not. And they updated their website, changed it all, and all the loyalty points that you previously had got taken away. And I had loads of loyalty points, probably like £30-40 worth in loyalty points, and they took them off. So that really did actually annoy me. So yeah, anyways, so the next one I normally buy for, you guys probably know this is Dice to Die For, and this is from Tracy. So again, I waited for the Black Friday deals, so some of these actually still have the prices on of what they should have cost and what they did cost. So this is £18.50, and it's the Merry Mail. Now, I've seen a card be created with this, and I just loved how it looked, and I thought it would be a great card to recreate and have it as like a mass production if I wanted to do loads of cards. It's just a simple design. So that is the mailbox. This is the other thing that I really wanted, and again, it finally came back into stock just in time for Black Friday, and I was so chuffed with it. And that card that I just showed you, this one, is actually with using this embossing folder. So this is the Wood Planks Honeybee embossing, and if I can get my camera to focus or zoom in, you can see the texture that embossing folder gives, and I just love it, because sometimes I don't always have like the motivation to go out and like hand draw wood flooring, and I've actually found that me drawing wood flooring, I can actually do it towards me, but doing like horizontal, I can't do it. I struggle with it. I don't know why. Maybe I overthink it. Maybe that's all it is. But yeah, having that definitely is now going to help me save some time. So that one was £12, and it should have been 22. I then got this. Again, I've wanted this for a while. It's been in my wish list, and I never got around to getting it, so I finally decided to order it. So this was £15. It was originally 26. And it's the Tailored Expressions Simple Strips, the Man, Myth and Legend. Now I already have the Tailored Strips, Simple Sayings, and I think it's the Christmas one, I can't remember, but yeah, basically it comes with a die and it lines up, and you just, it's a great way to do like mass productions of sentiments. So I actually, like I said, have one, if I can find it. I know it fell the other day. There you are. So this is what I mean when I say, so this is like, oh, they got Tailored Expressions birthday strips, and it literally just cuts loads of them out once you line it up. And yeah, it's a great way to have a lot of sentiments. So that's the same sort of design with that. So I have that now, so I can finally do some more masculine cards. And then the last one I got was these. I actually didn't read these properly. I didn't think you were getting the die sets to go with them, but apparently we are. So these were £5. This originally should have been 16, and I believe the die set underneath should have been another price, but are you gonna tell me? Yeah, so it should have been £16 and the die should have been £10. For both of them it was £5, so I definitely saved some money on this. So this is Snow Wonderful, and it's the Your Next Stamp. Now I don't know if Your Next Stamp has gone out of business, I can't remember. I'm convinced they did, but yeah, I decided to pick that up. I just really loved the little candy cane and the little girl with the little reindeer. I thought that was super cute, and the little sleigh. So yeah, I thought that was super sweet. And then the last thing I got from that site was this one again. So originally the stamp set should have been £15 and the die set was 22, and I paid £10 for both of them. So this is just Kiss the Cook sentiment set. So it's from Honeybee again, and I've been really loving Honeybee sentiment sets because obviously they're just like big enough, not too big, not too small. And yeah, I actually just realized the other day I was looking for a sentiment that says Santa's coming to town, and I literally do not have any stamp set that has that saying in it, and I just could not get over it. I was just chuckling to myself, and my mom's like, what's funny? And I'm like, out of every single Christmas sentiment set that I have, and I have like 20, 30 maybe, and I don't have a single one that says Santa's coming to town, I went, that's insane. So anyways, but yeah, I got this simply for like the summer season, like obviously when I do all my barbecue or my Father's Day cards. So I thought this would be super fun. And also my mom and my stepdad are thinking of doing barbecues again. So we used to do a barbecue every year for her birthday and their anniversary, and for the last couple of years we've just not done it. Ever since COVID happened, we haven't done it, so we're actually going to be going back to doing so. Okay, now we have our hunky-dory. Now I need a pen or pair of scissors, one of them will do. So I've never actually ordered directly from Hunky-Dory before. My Hunky-Dory that I've ever purchased is my Hunky-Dory low-tech tape, and I normally just get that off eBay. And then I think one other thing that I've ever purchased from the company is the masking, but that again, that was off eBay and it went up in price, so I don't buy it anymore. But like I said, I wanted some texture pastes with glitter in for the Christmas season. I really should have gone and get my knife. It's going to be way easier, but too lazy. There we go. There we go, we're in. So yeah, So yeah, normally I don't order directly from them, but let me just make sure my address is not on here because I don't want that. Okay. So they've actually sent me some random bits as well. So let me just close this. So this is what I ordered. So I spent £24.40. It cost me £3.29 for postage, but I got discounts because some of the items were like I think it was 3 for £18, and then some other bits and pieces were on discount because obviously they're trying to get rid, but I didn't realize they were located in Preston. Good to know. So they sent me a letter. It just says, "Dear customer, thank you for your recent order. Unfortunately, the above products have been sold out and now been discontinued. We have issues with the relative refund back to your chosen payment. Please allow 3 to 4 working days." Okay, so I don't know which one. So we'll find out in a second which one's missing. I have a feeling it's going to be the stencils, but we'll find out. Okay, so it's one of the glitter pastes that I really wanted. That's annoying. They could have emailed me about that, but they didn't. So that's annoying. But basically, I wanted the red prism texture paste, and no, they don't have it, so that's really annoying. And obviously one of them is a stencil set, so yeah. So that's really frustrating. So the main one that I wanted they don't have, and it's been discontinued. I really wish they'd update websites when that happens, because this is not the first time that's happened to me, and it's so frustrating. So yeah. So realistically, I didn't even want these two, but it just worked out cheaper to buy the 3 rather than just the 1. And they're basically the one color I wanted, now I don't have. So sounds about right. But yeah, I got glitter gold and glitter silver, and obviously the one I really wanted was the glitter red. And then obviously I got some more glitter cardstock. So this is just the adorable scoreable design card packs. You get 12 sheets in here. And again, this isn't what I ordered, because what it looks like on the website, it looks like glitter cardstock, like this. This is literally just printed cardstock that looks like glitter. That's not what I ordered, I'm sorry. So I will be sending this back, I think. I don't think I want any of it, because again, like I said, a lot of that is not what I ordered. So that's a little bit disappointing. But yeah, so that is everything that I got for Black Friday. But I hope you guys found this interesting. Would I recommend HUNKYDORY? I don't know, because like I said, they could have emailed me about it before shipping it out, but they didn't, and that's very annoying. Like, it literally takes like 5 minutes to email somebody. You know, they also have my contact phone number, so there was no excuse really. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you found this somewhat helpful. I do recommend 7 Hills and Dice to Die For if you're based in the UK. 7 Hills for international as well, but don't know if I'm going to recommend these. We'll find out what they say when it comes to me returning them and, you know, all of that. But anyways, I'm going to go, guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.